guys, this is the Sokol Racing Podcast. I'm Colby Sokol Racing, or Low Smoke.
And I'm Justice Sokol Racing, or the Lawman.
And last weekend we did not race our 600 micro sprints. Instead, we stayed here, watched the race cars, and worked on them. And I ended up going on a school trip to Washington, D.C. and recommend you guys to go check out my Facebook to see some of the pictures I took.
This weekend we are going to be racing our nominating 600 micro sprints at El Paso County Raceway in Callahan, Colorado for the Fall Brawl. It's going to be a great event because it's the last race of the season there at El Paso County Raceway. Hopefully you guys can come out and enjoy that day of racing with us. There's going to be a lot of classes going on, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Merchandise. Go to Colby Sokol Racing or just Sokol Racing and go check out our merchandise. We have hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, so super comfortable merchandise, and I recommend you guys to go and get some.
Comments. Leave your guys' comments in the comment section down below, telling us what you guys want us to talk about with each other, and also so we can give an answer to your guys' question. Also, if you guys like us doing these videos, like and share them with all your friends and family to show them what we're doing and what it's about. Track of the Week. This week's Track of the Week is El Paso County Raceway. They started racing on the track in 2007. It is a quarter-mile racetrack, and it is owned by Joe Belm. Joe Belm is a promoter of BST Promotions. He hosts great events there at that racetrack. He's a great guy to talk to. There is IMCA sport mods, stock cars, dwarf cars, lightning sprints, 600 micro sprints, and sprint cars. Most races are held on Saturday nights. It is an awesome facility. Like I said, they host great events there at that racetrack, and it's a lot of fun racing there. Friday Night Sports. For this week's Friday Night Sports, we're going to be talking about hockey. My favorite hockey team is the Washington Capitals. Colby, what is yours?
Mine is also the Washington Capitals.
Nice. On NHL.com, it says that the Washington Capitals are 4-2-2, and hopefully the Washington Capitals can bring up the wins that they have now and bring them up even higher than what they are, raise the standards, and hopefully they can get into the Stanley Cup Finals. On DocSports.com, it says that the Colorado Avalanche and the St. Louis Blues have the highest odds of getting into the Stanley Cup Finals. Out of those two teams, I want the Colorado Avalanche to win, but I think it'd be awesome if the Washington Capitals could win because I've loved them ever since I was a little kid, and I think they're a really good team. Colby, who do you want to win the Stanley Cup Finals?
I want the Washington Capitals to win this year's Stanley Cup Final, but I want my final two to be in the Stanley Cup Final would be the Washington Capitals and the Colorado Avalanche because the Colorado Avalanche would play here in Colorado and they would face off against each other. I get to see my favorite team play against my home team, and maybe we'd be able to go see them. But overall, I want the Washington Capitals to win this year's Stanley Cup Final.
Nice.
Sponsor of the Week. This week's sponsor of the week is A1 Custom Signs and Embroidery. It is a locally owned and operated business in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and the owner is Dan Alma. He has been in business ever since 1997, and lately he just started doing it full-time 3 years ago. He does signs, banners, and decals for many race teams and businesses, and recently he just started doing embroidery. He's also a race car driver himself, and he has been racing ever since 1989, and he has a total of 10 track championships in modifieds, go-karts, and super late models. Currently, he races super late models at Colorado National Speedways. If you guys ever need anything from him, like banners, decals, or anything like that, go check him out. He has a Facebook page at A1 Custom Signs and Embroidery. He did our banner for our race trailer. It's super awesome. Thank you, Dan, a lot. And he did the decals on our car, which is also, because I love those decals, makes the car look snazzy. But I just like that a lot. Thank you, Dan. You're so nice for doing that for us. A1 Custom Signs. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. Thank you a lot.
Yes, we can't thank you enough, Dan and A1 Custom Signs. Before we end this video, we have a new addition to the Sokol family. He's our puppy, and his name is Racer. Yeah, he's a great puppy. He's a lot of fun to be with, and again, he's a great addition to the Sokol family. The Lawman
and Low Smoke
out. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.